haven't seen crying this fake since the Rittenhouse trial. Dude, it's true, bro. Look at that, dude. Look at that shit. And this thing's getting a lot of play. A lot of the MAGA have been irritated down here. There's some people in the comments. But I mean, look at her, bro. Dude, it is... Do you want to see something? Can I show you something, guys? Don't hate me for what I show you. But somebody who, like, follows me put a Rittenhouse Erika Kirk meme in here. Look at this, dude. Look at that. Oh. Dude. I just can't. I just can't, bro. I do like this thing right here, though. Edgy humor, no doubt, but appropriate. Those self-righteously attacking Kyle for posting the meme are doing so because they know it hits the target. Erika is not a private woman asking for space to grieve. She's posting photos of herself and Charlie's corpse on the gram. She's giving speeches with pyrotechnics, appearing on podcasts, blessing politicians, wearing skin-tight leather while weeping. In other words, she's made herself a target for criticism and satire. The Kirks are not holy and beyond reproach. Treating them as such is ridiculous. And dude, that is so true, man. Okay? That is so true because she is literally making a spectacle of this every step of the way. You kind of seen it evolve where she comes out and initially she was like, you have no idea what you ignited. You have no idea, like, the war we're going to wage, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, the empty chair, she's talking to the empty chair, which is garish. And then she's photographs with the orange hands at the casket and the weeping, which was garish. Like, why are you filming that shit and putting it on Instagram? And then the fundraising emails, guys, like 100 fundraising emails in that first week, like 10 a day, 15 a day, just going ape with the fundraising emails. And in the emails, oh, I'm so broken up. I don't know if I'll make it through the day. You have to send me $50, please. Right? Just crazy shit. Then it's like the pyrotechnics and the, you know, rubbing up on Trump. And always she's doing this. She's like touching her eye. There's never any tears, but she's like every 2 seconds, she's like, let me make sure and touch my eye. Even though there's no tears, there's no running mascara ever. It's just the eye touching, the fucking, right? It's so fake, bro. This shit is so fake, so phony. And then it's the leather pants, and then it's the JD Vance head hold, and the, oh, Vance reminds me of my husband. There doesn't seem to be any desire for her to, like, really find out who even killed Charlie. Like, there is definitely some question as to who killed Charlie, and if that kid even did it, but she's not interested in any of that. Not at all. She has no interest, right? And everybody at TPUSA, the organization she starts, is posting this shit. This guy, he's another Turning Point USA higher up. He says, the left killed my boss, and I witnessed my peers celebrate it, right? The left killed my boss. And it's like, what the fuck is he talking about, right? I'm like, dude, this is the rhetoric coming from these TPUSA people, the left. Dude, the left didn't do shit, okay? The left is tens of millions of individuals. We had nothing to do with Charlie Kirk's death, okay? Nothing to do with it. And the guy who shot him, whoever it was, even if it was Tyler Robinson, he's not the left. He's never been to a fucking rally. He's never even voted for a Democrat. He's never even donated to a Democrat. He didn't wear leftist regalia. He wasn't a social media leftist activist. There was nothing about him that had anything to do with leftism. And we don't even know who shot him, but if it was Tyler, he sure as shit ain't left. He was raised MAGA, gun-toting, good old boy, Mormon, small town, right? None of that adds up to left. Do you know how many leftists there are in Utah? There's like 20, bro. And that fucker sure as hell wasn't one of them. The only thing he had is like, maybe he was gay, maybe, but even if he was closeted, which is not a left. If you're closeted, that is right wing, guys. Okay, closeted is right wing. Let's be serious. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. But the rhetoric, though, the rhetoric is so extreme. They're extremists. Oh my God, dude. Look at that. Erika Kirk she's got her first endorsement. No more tears. Oh, for when there isn't a dry eye in the house except for yours. Dude. Oh, Lord. I got to show you the tweet of all tweets that this woman tweeted today. Look at that one, guys. Who looks more like the grieving widow? Oh, I mean, nailed it. That is like mic drop savage. That was beautiful. And then another good one, of course, is this meme. Dude, that is some good shit, boss. Again, this woman is choosing to step into the center of the spotlight. This woman she's making a choice, guys. She's not grieving. She is capitalizing. She's not stepping away and grieving with her kids. She is capitalizing and profiteering and trying to create some social media and or fame elevation for herself.
Do you feel safe?
What are they going to threaten me with? Going to heaven sooner to be with my husband? And I don't say that to be reckless. I do not. I do not say that because I'm out in the streets like...
Dude, she's got to touch the eyes.
I don't say that to be reckless. I do not. I do not say that because I'm out in the streets like, here I am, come find me. And it's not at all. It's a fearlessness that's rooted in the understanding that I will have my day and my time, whenever that is. When the Lord knows that I've completed my mission. And I'm not afraid. Charlie wasn't afraid either. We never lived in fear. If we did, we wouldn't get anything done.
Dude, does she not look like a more sociopathic version of Riley Gaines? Dude, yeah, nobody even cares who you are, right? What are they going to do to me? Dude, nobody gives a shit about you, Erika Kirk. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we would give you probably $1 million if you would just shut the fuck up and go away. You know? I mean, nobody here wants to have to listen to you talk about your dead husband for eternity. You know? I mean, it's tragic. Like, you know, I feel for her. Don't get me wrong. I fucking feel for her because she has kids and, you know, it was a very public murder. So, and he was a very extremist, very controversial person, which meant the reaction to him dying was probably hard for her to process because there was a very mixed reaction around that shit, you know, because of how controversial he was. This woman is creating a spectacle around herself continuously. And every day she's like increasing the exposure, increasing the number of fundraising emails. And meanwhile, her toxic fucking company is trying to become a grooming organization that goes and pollutes the minds of young children in middle schools with her pyrotechnics, her leather pants, and her weird interpretation of the Bible. So she is open season. All right, if she doesn't want to be ridiculed, she should stop doing this bullshit and she should go grieve with her kids behind closed doors like a normal person. But she's not. She's trying to turn this into the Erika Kirk show so she can hit the cash register and force Christian nationalism onto children because she is a devout, crazed evangelical. And what she really wants to do is she wants to cram the Bible up every kid's ass in America. And I'm not going to let that happen. And so if you come in here and like say, oh, you're a bad guy, fuck you. I'm not a bad guy. I'm the guy that's making sense. The bad person here between me and Erika Kirk, believe me, is Erika Kirk. I don't know. It's pretty wild watching this. I mean, I feel like it's so coordinated, right? Where she's like the point person selling the tragedy, reminder, please donate. And now we've got to carry this thing on. This thing has to go because of what happened to Charlie. And meanwhile, everybody in the organization is every day they're like, the left did this, the left did this, the left did this, the left did this. And so then there's a constant barrage and a tie-in to like, if you're a good Christian, you can't vote for the left because the left murders people. And the left is like anti-Christian. They're demons. They're the devil. And they're creating this whole narrative. And then they're like, wow, the devil is so among us. Now we have to put PragerU and TPUSA. We have to put it in every grade school because now we have to put Jesus into all the schools because there's so much devilish leftism there that's like murdering everybody. And so the whole thing is just this weird, like psychological warfare that I feel is just being waged on all of us by these people. It's like a form of psychological warfare that is just being waged relentlessly. And in the meantime, while they're waging this psychological warfare, they're just firing missiles into fishing boats in the Gulf. I am fundamentally opposed to the psychological warfare that is being waged right now. And when you look at the influencers with like Benny Johnson, and they are trying to get into middle schools, they're like going after young boys. Okay, they are targeting young boys, young Christian boys, to be like, if you vote for Democrats, you're going to hell, is what they're saying. Like, they're murderers, right? If you know any Democrats, like, they're murderers, they're demons. They're not even humans anymore. We're now demons. Dude, shit is way out of whack. And it's so phony, too. This is the phoniest shit. This woman, she ain't crying, okay? This shit is not real, boss. This shit is AstroTurf, bro. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.